Love is a wonderful thing, but it isn't always simple. There are moments when you feel like you understand everything, and then there are times when you feel vague and lost. So, how can you overcome the challenges in love? Have you ever liked a man but felt that he was indifferent and didn't pay attention to you? Or perhaps you've been in a relationship that gradually grew cold, and you wonder how to make him remember you more? The good news is that you don't need to chase or beg for his attention. Instead, you can make him automatically remember you, even become obsessed with you, without even knowing why. By influencing a man's psychology, controlling his emotions, and creating a sense of absence, you can make any man crave having you by his side. So, how can you do that? Let's explore. Welcome to the channel Sophia's Knowledge, and my name is Sophia. This is where we will learn, explore, and share precious lessons about love. In today's video, I will reveal to you ways to make any man truly remember you, even when he doesn't care. Watch and apply these tips right away. Let's explore the secrets to building a solid and meaningful love. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let all your worries drift away, and allow the messages in this video to help you calm down and fully absorb every word. Are you ready? Let's start now. Part 1. Have you ever liked a man but felt that he was indifferent and didn't care about you? Or perhaps you've been in a relationship where he gradually became distant and was no longer as proactive as before. How can you make a man truly remember you, even if he has lost interest or never really cared? The good news is you can change that. A man doesn't remember a person because she is beautiful or perfect, but because of the feelings she brings him. If you know how to influence his emotions, you can make him start thinking about you, perhaps even become obsessed with you, without knowing why. Below are some powerful ways to make any man truly remember you, even if he doesn't care right now. Leave a strong impression when you're with him. A man will not remember you if you don't leave any mark in his mind. But if you make every moment together special and unforgettable, he will inevitably think of you, even if he doesn't want to. How can you leave a deep impression? Create your own signature, a funny phrase, a unique teasing style, a certain way of laughing, or a small action that he only experiences when he is with you. When you are no longer there, he will subconsciously remember you whenever he encounters something similar. Make him laugh a lot. Men cannot forget those who make them feel happy, comfortable, and full of energy. If you can make him laugh, you've planted a beautiful memory in his heart that no one can replace. Bring something unique, make him feel that you're different from other girls. It could be an interesting hobby, a deep way of thinking, or a unique outlook on life. When he can't find that in anyone else, he will remember you. Leave at the right moment to make him feel your absence. One of the most powerful ways to make a man remember you is not to always be there. If you are always present, always texting first, always available, he won't have the chance to feel your absence. How can you step back the right way? Stop texting first. If you're always the one texting him first, stop. Men often don't realize they miss someone until that person disappears. Don't reply immediately. Don't let him think you are always ready to wait for his messages. Make him wait a little, so that he has the opportunity to wonder, what is she doing? Occasionally disappear subtly. You don't have to meet or talk every day. Spend time for yourself so that he feels the difference when you're not around as often. When you leave at the right moment, you create a gap in his life, making him start to wonder about you and desire your presence. Make your life worth remembering. You can't make someone remember you if your own life isn't remarkable. But if you have an interesting, colorful life, he will want to be a part of it. How can you make him attracted to your life? Show that you have other options. When he sees that you have many social relationships and many people who care about you, he will wonder why everyone is attracted to you. This will make him want to know you better. Spend time on your hobbies and passions. Men are attracted to women who have their own goals and passions. If you have an interesting hobby, let him see it. Don't depend on him for your joy. If you're always happy and full of energy even when he isn't around, he will want to be part of your life to enjoy that energy. Stimulate his emotions so that he can't forget you. Men don't remember ordinary people, they remember those who evoke strong emotions. How can you spark emotions in him? Create unforgettable moments, a short trip, a deep conversation, an unforgettable experience, anything that makes him feel special when he's with you. Don't always agree with him. When you have your own opinions, even with a slight challenge, he will remember you more. Occasionally make him feel the loss. If you're always there, he won't appreciate you. But if you leave at just the right moment, he will feel regret and start to miss you. Never make him feel that he needs you too much. Men tend to run away from something they feel is too easily attainable or that they feel too dependent on. If you are always chasing him, always needing his attention, he will never feel the need to remember you. How can you avoid this? Let him be the one to invest in the relationship. Don't give too much if he isn't doing anything to keep you. Have your own standards and don't compromise. When you have your own value, he will feel that you are a woman he doesn't want to lose. Don't chase anyone. If he doesn't care, instead of trying to attract his attention, step back and focus on your own life. When you stop chasing, he will begin to wonder why. You can't force a man to remember you, but you can create a feeling that makes him unable to forget you. Leave a strong mark, create gaps at the right time, make your life interesting, and know how to stimulate his emotions. Remember, a man will not remember you because you chase him, it's because he feels the loss when you're not there. When you become a woman of high value, you don't need to try hard, he will automatically remember you and want you by his side. Part 2. In the previous part, we explored powerful psychological strategies to make a man truly remember you, even when he doesn't care about you at the moment. However, if you want to sustain that desire and have him constantly think about you, you need more than just creating distance and leaving an impression. In this part, we will dive deeper into how to make him not only remember you for a fleeting moment but also be unable to stop thinking about you, even feeling regret for having been indifferent. Make him remember you by leveraging the Zeigarnik effect on his mind. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological phenomenon that states people tend to remember unfinished tasks more than those that have been completed. You can use this principle to ensure a man always thinks about you and cannot forget you. How to apply the Zeigarnik effect in love: end a conversation or date when everything is very exciting. When you leave right at the peak of emotions, he will feel that something is missing and want to continue the conversation with you. Leave an open-ended remark instead of explaining everything. For example, instead of saying "I like you," you could say, "There's something very intriguing about you, but I can't quite put my finger on it." This will make him wonder about the meaning of your words and think about you even more. Do not let him feel that he completely understands you. By maintaining a little mystery, he will always feel curious and eager to discover more about you. Make him jealous in a subtle way. Jealousy is one of the most powerful ways to make a man realize your value. When he sees that you are highly valued in the eyes of others, he will begin to fear that he might lose you forever. How can you stimulate jealousy without hurting him? There's no need to flaunt other men, just let him see that you have many options. For example, if he knows that many people like you, he will automatically feel the need to compete to have you. Do not devote all your attention to him. Show him that you have a rich social life, meeting many people, and that you don't depend on him to feel happy. Demonstrate that you are enjoying your life even when he is not around. Post cheerful photos with friends, try out new experiences. These all make him feel that you are a woman worth pursuing. Create a signature scent or habit that makes him remember you forever. Scents and small habits can trigger memories more powerfully than anything else. If you create your own unique signature that only you possess, he will unconsciously remember you whenever he encounters it. How to create a mark that makes him remember you forever: choose a distinctive perfume. When you always wear a particular perfume, he will associate that scent with you. Even when you're not around, if he comes across that scent somewhere, the memory of you will come flooding back. Have a special gesture or habit when you're with him, for example, a gentle touch on his shoulder while talking, or a funny remark that only the two of you understand. These small details will make him remember you even when you're not by his side. Make him remember you through confidence and the ability to control your emotions. Nothing attracts and makes a man long for someone more than a woman who is confident, who controls her emotions, and does not depend on love for her happiness. How can you demonstrate confidence and allure? Never beg for affection. If he doesn't care, step back instead of trying to cling on. When he sees that you are fine even without him, he will feel your absence. Maintain your own standards. If he treats you poorly, let him see that you have your own standards and will not accept less than you deserve. You don't need his validation to feel valuable. When you have a career, passion, and a meaningful life, he will feel that without you, he is missing out on something very important. Make him become obsessed with you through a range of emotions. Men are easily attracted to and remember those who make them experience a spectrum of emotions. If you are always too nice or always too aloof, he will not feel challenged. But if you combine both elements, he will never be able to predict you, and that will make him crave the feeling of being with you. How to apply the push and pull in practice: occasionally be attentive, and then occasionally distant. If you always text and always show affection, he will take it for granted. But if one day you suddenly become busy and text less, he will start to wonder what is happening. Give him attention when he deserves it. If he does something good, acknowledge it. But if he is indifferent, don't rush to grab his attention, let him realize the difference on his own. Make him feel that if he doesn't make an effort, he could lose you forever. A slight sense of loss can make him realize that he truly needs you. Making a man remember you is not about chasing or clinging. It is the art of influencing his emotions, leaving an impression, and creating just enough absence so that he feels the loss. Remember, a man does not remember someone because she is always there, but because she creates a difference in his life. When you are confident, have your own value, and know how to make him experience intense emotions, he will never be able to forget you, even if at first he didn't care. If you're still watching until now, don't hesitate to comment. Continue. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I am very eager to hear your opinions. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that Sophia has even more motivation to create more great and meaningful videos. Let's continue together. Part 3. In the previous parts, we discussed how to leave a deep impression, use a man's psychology to stimulate his desire, and create timely absence so that he remembers you. But if you want a man not only to remember you, but also to actively seek you out, you need to do even more. Below are advanced strategies to help you become the kind of woman that no man can ever forget, even if he initially doesn't care about you. Make him remember you by controlling how he perceives you. People do not remember ordinary things, they remember those that evoke a strong emotion. If you want him to remember you, you cannot be boring or too predictable. How can you control how he perceives you? Do not always be too nice or too distant. If you are always kind to him, he will take it for granted. But if you are too cold, he will lose interest. The secret is to create a balance between closeness and distance, so that he always feels the desire to conquer you. Make him experience a range of emotions when he's with you. An interesting relationship is one where nothing is too easy or too monotonous. Sometimes, make him feel loved, but also let him worry whether you still care about him. Use the memory hook effect. Create a special moment or something that only you and he share. For example, a private phrase, a funny nickname, or an unforgettable experience. When you are not there, these memories will continuously surface in his mind. Make him think of you every time he sees something. An effective way to make someone remember you is to associate you with something he frequently sees in his everyday life. How to do this? Choose a distinctive song. If you and he once listened to a certain song together, or you once said, "Every time I hear this song, I think of something interesting," then when he accidentally hears that song, he will immediately think of you. Use a specific color or distinctive style. For example, if you always wear a particular color or have a unique style, he will associate that with you. Mention something he likes in a way that connects it to you. For example, if he likes drinking coffee, you might say, "Every time I drink coffee in the morning, I remember those special moments." Immediately, he will start linking coffee with you. Use the surprise effect to leave him impressed. One of the reasons many women are not remembered by men is because they are too predictable and do not create surprises. If you can make him pleasantly surprised, you will become an unforgettable part of his mind. How to create a surprise effect that makes him remember you forever? Change the way you text in an interesting manner. If you usually text normally, try switching it up by sending a cryptic message. For example, "I just saw something that made me think of you, but I'm not going to tell you right now." This will make him curious and eager. Create an unexpected date. If you both usually meet in a familiar way, try inviting him to join you for a new experience he has never tried before. Disappear for a short time and then return with even stronger energy. If he feels that you are always around, try disappearing for a short period, then come back with a new look, a new story. This will make him feel that you always have something new to explore. Make him remember you through a sense of regret. Sometimes, a man only truly realizes how much he misses you when he feels the risk of losing you forever. How can you create this sense of regret? Show him that you have many other options. If he feels that he is the only one with a chance with you, he will not truly value you. But if he knows that you have many admirers, he will start to worry about losing you. Do not easily accept him back if he once ignored you. If a man once didn't care about you and then comes back, do not immediately accept him. Let him prove that he is worthy. Leave when you are at the peak of emotion. If you see him starting to care about you, don't rush to respond too much. Leave when he hasn't completely secured you. This will make him feel the loss and remember you even more. Make him remember you through independence and high value. Ultimately, what makes a man never forget a woman is not psychological games, but the true value she brings into his life. How can you become a high-value woman that he cannot forget? Have your own goals and passions. A woman who is passionate and lives life to the fullest will always be more attractive than someone who just waits for love to come. Do not need a man to feel happy. When you can create joy for yourself, he will want to be a part of your life rather than feel that you depend on him. Continuously develop yourself. A woman who is always learning, improving herself, and becoming better every day will be unforgettable and cherished. To make a man remember you is not about chasing or clinging, but about creating memorable moments, controlling his emotions, and leaving a powerful mark in his mind. Remember, a man will not remember you because you try to attract him, but because you bring something into his life that he cannot find in anyone else. When you know how to control your energy, maintain mystery, and create powerful emotions, he will not only remember you, he will also fear losing you forever. Part 4. In the previous parts, we have explored psychological strategies and specific actions to make a man never forget you. But if you want him not only to remember you, but also to actively seek you out, you need to go even further. In this part, we will learn advanced strategies to ensure that no matter how hard he tries, he cannot forget you. Leverage the power of ambiguity to make him obsessed with you. A common mistake many women make is being too clear and predictable in showing their feelings. When you state outright that you like a man or always show that you care, he will not feel the need to pursue. Instead, leave a little ambiguity, making him wonder what you are thinking and how you feel about him. How to create ambiguity skillfully. Do not reveal your feelings immediately. Instead of saying, "I like you," say, "There's something about you that's very interesting, but I'm not sure if I like it yet." This makes him wonder what you are thinking and want to know more. Change up your responses a little. If you always react in the same way, he will no longer find you interesting. Sometimes be warm and caring, but other times be a bit distant to create desire. Never let him feel that he has completely possessed you. always leave him with the feeling that he must work harder to have you completely. Make him associate you with strong emotions. Men do not remember a woman for her beauty or kindness alone. They remember her for the emotions she brings into their lives. If you can make a man experience a wide range of strong emotions, you will become an unforgettable part of his mind. How to evoke strong emotions in him? Make him feel happy and joyful when he's with you. A man will always remember the person who makes him feel better about himself. If you can make him laugh, boost his confidence, and make him feel comfortable, he will automatically seek you out when you are not there. Leave a little challenge. Do not always agree with him easily. Sometimes present a small challenge, such as, "Do you think you can beat me at this game?" This creates an engaging interaction and keeps him interested. Do not let him feel too comfortable. If a man feels that you are always there with no risk of losing you, he will not truly value you. But if he feels that without effort he might lose you, he will feel pressured to do something to keep you. Make him remember you through the invincibility effect. There is an interesting truth about male psychology: they are often obsessed with what is not easily attainable. If you are too easily available, he will not feel the need to truly value you. How can you make him feel that you are invincible, not easily possessed? Do not reveal everything about yourself immediately, let him discover you gradually. If you reveal everything right away, he will feel that there is nothing left to explore. Have non-negotiable standards that you never compromise on. If you show him that you have high value and will not accept anything below that, he will feel that he must be worthy of you. Never chase after a man. If he does not actively seek you out, let him feel the loss rather than trying hard to attract his attention. Make him want to stay with you forever through exclusive connection. A man can be attracted to many women, but he only truly bonds with the one with whom he feels a unique connection. How to create a connection that he cannot find in anyone else? Listen to him genuinely. When a man feels that you truly understand him more than anyone else, he will feel that you are the only one with whom he can share his deepest thoughts. Share intimate moments that only the two of you have. If you have memories or experiences that only the two of you know, he will always remember you whenever he thinks of them. Help him feel special when he is with you. If you can make him feel confident, strong, and admired when he is with you, he will always want to come back to you. Make him remember you by stepping back at the right time. One of the most powerful strategies to make a man remember you is not always to be there. How to step back intelligently? Do not always reply to his messages immediately. If you always reply right away, he will not feel the need to wait for you. But if you occasionally disappear for a while, he will start to wonder what you are doing. Let him take the initiative more. If you are always the one texting first or planning meetings, try stepping back and see if he will actively seek you out. Let him feel that you could leave at any moment. If a man knows that you will not wait for him forever, he will feel pressured to do something to keep you. Making a man remember you is not about chasing or trying to attract his attention. It's about making him feel the loss when you're not there. Remember, a man does not remember a woman because she is always there, but because she creates a powerful emotional impact in his life. When you know how to control your energy, maintain mystery, and create unforgettable moments, you will not only make him remember you, but he will also long to have you by his side forever. Part 5. In the previous parts, we discussed how to influence a man's psychology, create a sense of regret, and make him remember you without having to chase him. But if you want him not only to remember you, but also to long to come back to you, then you need a long-term strategy. Let's delve even deeper into advanced ways to make him never stop thinking about you, no matter how indifferent he may be at the moment. Use the emotional reflex effect to make him remember you whenever he is happy or sad. Psychology shows that people tend to associate someone with the strong emotions they experience when with that person. If you can make him feel happy or experience a deep range of emotions when he's with you, he will unconsciously think of you every time he feels something similar in the future. How to leverage this effect to make him remember you? Create special emotional moments. Craft interesting, joyful, or even inspiring memories, such as an unexpected adventure, a unique outing, or a deep conversation. Associate yourself with a feeling of safety and joy. If he feels that you are the one who can bring comfort, encouragement, and support, he will seek you out whenever he needs someone to confide in. Create a trigger that makes him remember you. For example, if you have a signature phrase or a distinctive action when you're with him, every time someone does something similar, he will automatically remember you. Leverage scarcity to make him feel that you are special. A man will not remember you if he thinks you are always available and easily attainable. But if you make him feel that he has to work to keep you, he will always have that longing for you. How can you become the woman he finds hard to get? Do not always be available for him. Do not always be there whenever he wants to see you. Let him know that you have your own interesting life. Don't let him think that he is the center of your world. If you focus too much on him, he won't feel the need to pursue you. But if he sees that you have many other interests, he will feel compelled to make more of an effort. Occasionally decline a date or a message. If he asks you out at the last minute, gently refuse and say that you already have plans. This will make him wonder whether he is losing you. Make him remember you using the opposition strategy. Men are often attracted to things that do not entirely belong to them, yet they do not like to be completely ignored. The key is to create a contrast between being close and being distant, making him always want more. How to execute this opposition strategy: be affectionate at times, and distant at other times. If you always keep your distance, he will not feel connected. But if you are always too affectionate, he will become bored. Learn to balance the two. Do not let him predict what you will do next. If he can always guess when you will text or respond, he will lose interest. Occasionally do something unexpected so that he feels curious about you. Disappear when he does not appreciate you. If he starts to become indifferent or takes you for granted, step back so that he feels the loss. Make him addicted to you by controlling his happiness hormones. Psychology indicates that dopamine, the happiness hormone, is directly related to desire and addiction. If you can make a man release dopamine whenever he is with you, he will want you even more. How can you stimulate dopamine in him? Do something exhilarating when you are with him. For example, engage in a thrilling activity together. Try something new. When you create a sense of excitement and thrill, he will associate that feeling with you. Make him laugh a lot. A man will always remember the woman who makes him feel happy and comfortable. Create a sense of anticipation. If he knows that every time he sees you is an exciting experience, he will always look forward to the next meeting. Let him know that you can leave at any time. A man only truly values a woman when he knows she can leave if she isn't treated properly. How can you make him realize this? Never chase after him if he doesn't care. If he does not actively seek you out, do not try to force his attention. Maintain your own standards. If he treats you poorly, let him see that you have your own standards and will not accept less than you deserve. Don't let him think that you are waiting for him forever. If he is not proactive, let him feel the loss as you start living your own life. Making a man remember you is not about forcing or chasing. It is about creating natural attraction by stimulating his emotions, psychology, and self-worth. If you know how to create mystery and a sense of absence, make every encounter memorable. Not let him think that you are too easily attainable. Control his emotions through intense experiences. Then you will become the woman he will never forget, even if he initially doesn't care about you. Remember, a man doesn't remember a woman because she is always there, but because she creates a strong emotion in his life. When you control that, he will not only remember you, he will also fear losing you forever. Conclusion. To make a man truly remember you, you don't need to force attention or chase after him. Instead, let him realize that without you, his life becomes empty and lacks something important. The secret lies in the mark you leave in his mind, from those special moments, mystery, unpredictability, to the way you control your emotions and energy. A man doesn't remember a woman because she is always present, but because she brings a feeling that no one else can replace. Remember, a woman of value never needs to chase anyone. When you live an interesting, energetic life, maintain just the right distance, and are always the best version of yourself, you will become the kind of woman that no one ever wants to lose. If he doesn't care about you from the start, that's okay. Let him feel the loss when you are no longer there. Make him wonder about you, seek you out, and long to have you in his life. In the end, the man who is truly worthy of you will never let you go. And once you understand the art of making a man remember you, you will never have to worry about being forgotten. That concludes today's video. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you have found these valuable lessons and insights that will help you on your journey of love. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content in the future. I am truly grateful for your support, and I'll see you in the next videos. Wishing you a life full of love and happiness.